Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Aegis 2 launch tournament, the grand finals, because TD... Wow, that music is a little loud. Let me turn that down. TD won one game, or won one match. I won one match, and so we have one match to go to determine who the ultimate victor is here. So shall we go ahead and roll for sides and see how or start turn or whatever. See how the RNG forecast is looking today. 6 for me.
Okay, I'm going first.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. This side is the reverse setup is a little more annoying. Yeah, I guess I'll go with this layout.
Okay. All right. 23 energy to start. Let's spend 4 to move here. Cloaked. Let's spend 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to move here. Cloaked. Let's move 4 there. Let's move 3 there, actually. 2, 3. We'll go... One, 2? No, we'll go 1. Yeah. And that will be my turn.
Okay. So these are the spooky lines I want to avoid. Gotta get my head back in the gear here. I think tough first turn.
Hmm?
It's a tough first turn.
I spent my lunch break today labbing this opening out.
There is not really a good safe space for my, I think. Maybe the ender goes 1, 2, 3 to here, because there should not be any way to get it there. Except whenever I say that, there's always a way you end up getting it, so...
And that was
3.
3 energy?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think then the Ika moves one. Yeah, okay. Ika moves 1, 2. And then it's gonna do the Ika, whatever the displacement tentacle on my snow.
Mm-hmm.
Success.
Success.
Nudge snow 2 to there. And then Ika, I think 1 to here. Then I'll go with the snow next. Move 1 to there. Drop in Hero Breaker here. And then yeah, I think Hero Breaker has to move the 3 to there. I don't think there's an alternative. And then the question becomes, what do I do with the Actol? Do I move? Let's see. You're giving... Oh no, that's a clear shot. Okay.
You're watching my cursor count tiles, and you're taking it back.
Well, that wasn't actually what...
No, I know.
I'm just trying to be careful about... Okay, I think maybe I move the snow to there.
Are you
Drop Hero
rewinding your Ika actions?
No, just the snow's movement.
Okay.
So yeah, I think I have to do that, and then gel goes 3 to there. Yeah, that's what I have to do. And then I hate to give you the nice piercing line. there. But I feel like it's the only way to keep the Actals, my Actals safe from the Gilly is to put it. There, I guess? So your Actal, if you do the funny extra move thing, can get those two and deal 3 damage, but I think this is the best position I can get out of this opening turn, so your turn. This is the only one where, like, I don't think any of my guys instantly die.
What is your combined pull right now? You have Gel.
So I have everything except the 2 L's.
Ender 1000. If I make this play. I'm making this play, I think.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
the thing I missed, I guess.
Let me math this real quick. Okay, I have 23 energy. 23 goes down to 18. Goes down to 16. Goes down to... Oh, I have exactly enough for the nonsense that I want to do. It just would take everything.
You didn't think about the fact that you could blitz the Actal all the way down here. And...
Unfortunately, I'm thinking that might be the play. I mean, the problem is that if I do that, it would leave me without buffs, and it would leave me in, it would leave me in an unhappy position. But at the same time, I think locking you out of oh, you didn't say what's Hero Breaker riding?
The gel, always the gel and the
he is the gel in this configuration.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he can't change, like, the first game always has to be, run it with your default team, in which using the gel.
Okay. So this is the thing. I have exactly enough energy on this turn to make my Actel perfectly accurate and dealing 3 damage with the lance. And then scoot him over and kill your snow. And if I do that, it locks you out of everything except the Gel and the Ender 1000.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to determine if that's worth it. And what's the other option? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 2, 2, 6. Too far away for that. I mean, the other option is I just kind of sit here. And that's not the worst option in the world because you're still very far back. I mean, what could you do? If you combine into the Ika 3000, you have 5 movement, and then you have the natural attack of a robot. And if you were to do that, your Ender 600 is not as much of a concern in that hypothetical as the Gel is, but also would you do that with the Gel, knowing that your commander is riding in it? If I send the Actel in, it would almost certainly die. And then I'm relying on 3 dice, 2 or higher, to do a lot of my damage, which has been incredibly bad thus far. It's been abysmal. Okay, but there's a thought. Oh, that would also suck. Mm. You know, I think I am. I think I am gonna just, like, chill for a turn.
Okay.
I don't think it's worth it to spend the entirety of my energy pool to make the IVE 5000 and then be sitting on the IVE 5000 and the Gilly 100 to trade my Octel for your Snow. It would be an incredibly... It would be a potentially very, lucrative play. But I don't think it's the right pill. I don't think it's the right play.
Imagine if I just also did nothing and we just sat here. I'm not gonna do that. But...
You know what? Sorry, I am gonna go
Okay.
here with my cloaking. Just to advance the game state ever so slightly. It was here. I was here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Wait, you know what? Wait, sorry. Also move the arrows there. And that's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, literally doing nothing is not beneficial to anyone in this situation.
Yeah.
I was here. Yeah, I moved 1 to the left. That's fine. Wait, Is that fine? I was here. I'll move the eras there, actually, because it was here. I'll move it there. And I'll move the snow here.
Okay.
Sorry, that will be my turn.
Okay.
Wait, that's 5.
All right. Let me know when your final,
Sorry. Yes.
final move is.
Take your turn.
Okay.
Sorry.
You sure?
3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Yes.
Okay.
Take your turn.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the Ender Blitz is not possible with the gel 2 spaces away from in this configuration, which is unfortunate, but
Yes, I did have to make sure of that.
yeah.
Yeah, because if you did the EGA 3000 with the 1, 2, 3 combined shift 2, move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then attack with a range of 3. Be very unhappy.
This one is still possible. The question is whether I have enough resources to make the rest of the combo work. So I need the 1, 2, 3, and then 1. I have to do this slidey slide to there. Then move 2 to here, which would cost me 8 plus 2 is 10 energy. And then 1, 2, 3. And I could go there. That would be 18. And if I do that, I'm definitely trading Hero Breaker for Quintus if I roll 2 hits, which I'm not sure is worth it. wonder. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. So if I somehow made the ICA 3000 there, which would be rather challenging, I could knock around all your dudes up there, but I don't know. I'm not convinced there's anything I could actually do with that. Send your Actal away. I guess. Yeah, because there's no way to get there without first. Well. Yeah, no. So you're Killy can get 1, 2, 3, 5. Like get as far as there. Or I could get to there. So in theory, I got my snow. There's not even like a safe spot I could get my snow to, I don't think. So maybe then what I do, 1, 2, 3, 4. If Ender moves here, and I make the ICA 3000, I can make your Gilly go away, and none of my robots...
How would you make the Gilly go away?
Because I target my Ender by making...
Oh, you would have to move the... Yes.
Yeah. And then I think in that scenario, none of my robots die immediately next turn, which I think is the best outcome I can ask for here. So that's probably what I have to do. I don't think there's a spot where I could get both of your Cloakies with that. So I think this is probably the best option I have. So Ender goes 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. And then I shoot I combine the ICA 3000, which the question is, what space do I put it in? Doesn't even matter. Probably just stick it here.
You have to do it from the snow space, I believe.
Yeah. Well, I could move both of the robots if I wanted to, but I don't see a reason to actually do that.
Yeah.
If I build it here, then I could slide it 3 spaces, but that I just put it back in this position anyway, so, well, I guess if I did it that way, I could slide it back here, and then be free to combine shift plus slide my ender to move it 5? Which could be useful. But if I stick your Gilly there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, there should be, no, it could definitely, so I need to, that might be what I need to do then, is move the Ika
Spend 3.
3, move the Snow
2.
2, pay 8 to make the Ika 3000 in this spot.
Sure.
These robots are looking a little rusty. How many tokens can we stack on top of the Gilly 100? 1, 2, 3, go away. Then the Ika slides 1, 2, 3. And then the only way you could get that is by doing the Actel rushdown. And then the ender slides 1, 2, 3. Combine shift back to where I started, I guess? And then my other 2 robots just stay where they're at. Or do I move the Actel? Well, I can put that Actel there. You can probably find a Gilly shot on it and kill it with the Actel plus Gilly. Yeah, okay, I'll end my turn here.
Okay, top of the turn.
Is that where basically just where you, if you hadn't moved the Gilly up, did I just reverse like 1 turn and otherwise? Like...
No, I'm gonna cloak again. Because I cloak for 4.
Okay.
And I'm gonna cloak 5, cloak for 6. On the Octel. No, wait. 3. You still have the option to move 3, but you don't have the option to do more than 3. Move 1 up. One, 2. Move 2 up. Okay. That was 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And turn end.
Okay. Charge to 19 energy. The rust falls off. And they're both still cloaked, right?
They are still cloaked.
Okay. there's the play where my Ender... I shoot my Ender with my gel, but I'm not convinced that that actually does more than it hurts me. It would be funny, though. I don't have too many options in this position, though. Three, 6. So 3, 4, 9, 14. Okay, maybe that's a play that accomplishes something at least. So maybe that's, let's see, so I need to do three, which we get at 1, 2, 3 to there, and then after those 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so I think maybe I'll start out with the AEGIS 3000 and do the Torrential Tentacle. Targeting my dudes over here. Is this definitely what I want to do? So that would be 3, 2, 3, 4. And then, so 7, 9. Then I do 16. I need to do something, so let's try it. So, okay. So I'll start out with the Ika. Throw 3 dice.
Sure. Targeting?
The Actal.
Targeting the Actal. Okay.
That's a success.
All 3 are rusted.
Then we do the slidey slides. Now the question is, where do we slide to? I think... Oh, there's really only one way to do this. Okay. So I have to... Unfortunately, the cramped quarters make this a bit challenging. Ika slides to there. Gel slides to there. Actal slides to there. Then I go next with the Actal. Actal moves 1, 2, 3. And throws 2 dice at your eye.
Take a rust.
Yup. Unfortunate. And I don't have reroll chances because Hero Breaker isn't nearby. Well, I'll still go with phase 2 of the plan. Pay 7 to make the snow.
Mm-hmm.
And you already know how this works. Defense
Yeah,
buff
you're gonna
2 on the...
You're gonna do the thing. It gets
Actal.
The defense buff, which means that the rust is irrelevant. I'm just gonna remove it.
And then we roll double 6s and kill your Ive anyway. Alright, 2 damage to your Ive.
Okay.
That was a very largely inconsequential play. Then the question... I don't think you can... I think you have to choose whether you want to kill the Actal or the Ender, so I can probably advance the Ender a little bit. Question is where? 2, 3. So if I went there, Gilly just 1-taps it, but then you can't kill the Actal. Or 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'll move it there. Why not? I think the one on the Actal might have blown it to begin with, so I don't know how much more damage sticking the Ender out in the open will do. So I'll end turn in this position.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
All right. Turns start. Now is when the fun begins. We're gonna move Snow 2.
You know it gets real when the cloak tokens come off the...
1, 2, 3. We're gonna roll 3 dice, and we're gonna go for the EP Laser Alpha Mark 1, targeting the Gilly. which is successful. Gilly is now accuracy buffed. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I'm good with this. Wait, let me do that math again. I'm sorry. Okay, let me see. I'm at 18. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have exactly 6 energy remaining, which means I would have to. Okay. Yeah, this is fine. All right. Yeah, we're going to start the turn off with 1, or no, we already started the turn off, but I'm still going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm now going to Resonant Fencer, targeting your Actel. That is successful. It deals no damage because you've got a defense buff +2, but it will quell you. Tabletop Sims really got to get better tokens for Quell, Rust, and Blaze.
Yeah, I agree. And why not have Disarm and Restrain have tokens with the name on them while we're at it?
Yeah, instead of saying stun on
Yeah.
them, which is... Anyway. Or at least change the color of the Quell token to, like, purple or something. I don't know. Okay. So you are quelled for the turn. I'm now going to activate the... I'm going to activate the Octel. Yeah. I'm going to activate the Octel, and I'm going to pay 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait. It was 1, 2, 3. It was 1, 2 to move, 1, 2, 3 to use the action, 1, 2, 3, 4 to move, 1, 2 to attack, 1, 2. I didn't pay for the attack. 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm at 6 energy right now. And I'm gonna make the IVE 1000. I'm gonna make the IVE 1000 right here. Right.
You gonna double quell the Actel?
No, actually, I'm going to quell the snow. Or I'm going to super quell the snow.
I guess it costs my reroll, so that makes sense.
Pretty much. Like, it is pretty much explicitly to mess with your reroll capabilities. IVE 1000 enters the board, effectively healing the IVE 400. We're going to jump jet. And we're going to damage boost the Gilly. So we're going to take... Do I take a damage on the Eras? You can move 1, 2, 3, and you don't have line of sight to the Eras. You can move 1, 2. 3, and you don't have line of sight to the AEGIS. You have you have critical turned off, so there's no surprise damage boosting that you'd be able to get on the Octel. I'm going to take 1 damage on the AEGIS. I want to keep the energy as best I can right now. And we are going to spend 3 to damage boost the Ghillie. Ghillie has clear line of sight on the Ender 600 with perfect accuracy and a +1 damage boost, and we will spend the remainder of my energy to spend 3 for the steadied sniper cannon attack. Bwam. Okay, that is my turn.
All right.
I have no energy remaining. It is your go. Both of your robots are quelled.
Recharged. It feels like so much of this matchup is just about who goes first and establishes the map dominance.
It really is. Like it's a very zone control-y type of game. Because you have an incredible amount of reach with the combined shift and the 3 movement off of the torrential tentacle, which is very, very useful. And you have a lot of push potential when it comes to, or you have a lot of potential to be able to push for damage because of your accuracy boosts, the movement potential, and the Ender and the L both are very, very heavy threats. Okay.
So, I mean, your only real damage dealer is the Ghillie. And, I mean, the arrows, if you manage to get it within 3 hexes of something, but that's... And... So I feel like I just gotta do... I don't even see how your Ghillie would get to my snow this turn. And the eye was drained, so it's like, it seems like in order to kill the Actyl, I'd have to position it somewhere where you could get it with the arrows and the... Well, no, because the arrows... It doesn't... It seems like if I get the defense buff off... There's not a way for it to die this turn, so the question just becomes... Do I get the defense buff up? So snow moves up 2, and throws the 3 dice. I do, in fact, get the defense buff off.
Mm-hmm.
So I can deal 2 damage to something, if that matters. I'm really not sure what to even bother targeting. That puts me in the overload range. But even if you overload, the arrows can't actually deal damage to me. So, like...
Getting those energy costs reduced to 6, like, really makes the snow a very viable
Yeah.
GIS. Like a very viable support option.
Like, it seems like the best you can do next turn is deal 2 damage and rust to the Actel. So I guess 1, 3. Where was it? It was here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I remember that the Ive was here, and that was like the tip of its range.
Yeah, okay. Because the Ive, and even if you get 4, yeah, okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we move there and shoot at your...
The arrows?
Yeah. I don't even need to roll dice because I don't have crit anymore, so just the 2 damage.
Correct. So I take 2 damage on the arrows.
Yeah.
It's at 1 health.
And that'll be my turn.
Sure. Well. Jet jump. So we're going to jet jump, taking 1 drain. Taking a drain? Yeah, we're going to take a drain. And we're going to spend 1, 2, 3 energy in order to accuracy boost the Ive.
Okay. Going for the snow.
Which is successful. I'm now going to...
Oh, I miscalculated. For some reason I thought I made 15 energy instead of 7, so that's a slight blunder if you roll a lot of 2s or up, which you probably will. Oh well.
Wait, what?
Oh. I for some reason I thought the snow made 10 energy, and so there was no way you were gonna get me below the 10 to emerge, and so that's a blunder, but I think I've probably lost the game already, so
1, 2, 3 gonna spend the 3 to damage boost the Ive. Now I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5.
Well, maybe you'll roll a lot of 1s here.
Wait, actually, hang on. Do I go 5 or 4? I'll go 4 and be at 9 energy. And then if I'll go down to 5. And that's enough. Yeah. Okay. So we're going to go the 4. We're going to stand right there at the door. And we're going to multi-pulsar blaster to walk the dinosaur. The dinosaur being the Snow 6000.
I'll jam the 6, not that it really matters. No, it doesn't matter.
Please take 5 drain.
Fun times. Where are the drain 5 to? There it is.
So you have 7 energy on your turn.
That's tough.
And now, with the remainder of my energy, which is 5 energy, I'm going to jump jet here, taking a drain, or it really doesn't matter, because I'm combining into, for the first time this tournament, actually, like the first time this tournament, we're going to make the AEGIS 1000. I just had the token. There it is. So you're going to make the arrows 1000, and we're going to defense boost the snow. Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
think.
my maximum energy on the next turn is going to be 6, 10, 15. 15 energy on my next turn. I'm at 0 energy right now. And you have 7 energy. Please take your turn.
I would say I think that's game, but I guess I may as well roll some attacks against the hive and see if it. See what happens just for fun more than anything. So the snow shoots the big damage laser at your hive. I will. Do I have energy? I do have energy to reroll, so I will reroll that one. All right, 2 damage.
Hive takes 2 damage.
Then Actyl slides over one, and with my last 2,
You're going to try and
throws
stab the hive?
lance. Yup. We'll see if we get a hit and a crit. Okay, that's definitely game. Then.
Hive is at 1 health.
GG. I think I'll just resign here, unless you want to play out your last turn. But I think we could probably just get on the game too.
Yeah, because I mean, I feel like so my energy this turn is what, 15. Yeah, I will accept the resignation and proceed to game 2.
Okay. See if we could get through with this stream in less than 4 hours.
I'm gonna sit here and be like, no, I will demand that you play it out. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, you know, it's your decision on if you want to surrender or not,
Yeah.
not mine.
Well, you know, if someone really enjoys like moving their last robot, it's like I don't want to take that away from them, right? So.
No, I get it, but also like, this is the 3rd time we've done this matchup.
Yeah.
I think I'm cool with you know, not sitting here toying with my food.
Yeah. All right, I'll be right back.
You got it.
Alright, I'm back and have
Ah,
figured out my
I was not
lineup.
kidding earlier when I said that I was labbing this
Yeah.
this matchup specifically for the positioning. Like during the last the last time we did this, uh, the positioning that I had been using in previous rounds was not working. So I had to figure out a better positioning angle, and I think I found it. Oh, I suppose I should ask. Would you like to change maps?
Nope.
Okay.
Alright, ready to reveal?
Yes.
I have one aggro guy that can fly across the map. All your
Yeah.
guys can jump or can fly across the river. All your guys
I
can leap across the
I
river.
assumed that the change here was going to be just swapping in the L and doing nothing else.
Yep, and hero breakers in the Actil. Oops. Alright, that's my setup.
All right. Feel free to go.
Okay. Trying to remember. Was it that? Yeah, it must have been this. So 1, 2, 3.
Drawing your murder lines.
Well, I remember there's the one square that I need to make sure, or that the one square that you have the ability to murder from across the map with your ghillie, if you so choose, that I need to not put a vulnerable robot in. So I'll start off with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so I think Ika goes 2 to there. The question becomes, do I drop the gel into the death spot? Or do I drop it into a not death spot? I mean, you have to really commit to get it there. I'm assuming you probably aren't gonna wanna make the I 5000 first thing. So why not? Because you don't kill it, even if you do deal 4 damage to the death spot. So, okay. So that goes there. Snow moves 2. Actil moves 4. And L moves 5. And I end my turn.
Okay. Oh, time to think. Time for murder lines. Okay. Well, we're definitely going to cloak to here. That's always happening. What's your energy next turn?
20.
20. Okay. I think I have to do this every time. I think there is no way that I can get away with not doing this specifically.
Turbo Quell.
As evidenced in the other match that we did, I am going to move 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Combine into the IVE 1000. And I will use my Turbo Quell on
Ika.
Ika. Actually, 1 second. I need to do some math real quick. Yeah, I don't think that matters. I don't think that matters. So, yeah. Yeah, you're good. I mean, okay, I could do... I mean, we're always doing the Turbo Quell. We're always doing that. That's not the question. The question is... I think I always have to do this. Yeah. Apart from... Yeah. Yeah, I just got to put you on it.
Anything else, or?
No.
Okay. We charge up to 20. I think the best play here to Gilly
Oh, wait a second. Okay. No, I'm even more okay. No, right. Hero Breaker is riding in the Actel.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think that changes anything about the way my turn played out. It's just one of the things that I was potentially worried about is not an option in that specific circumstance.
Oh, if I ran my L all the way into there and like blew everything up with
Well,
the
you
combined
can't do that. You can't do that without combined shift. That's the reason that
Yeah.
I turbo quelled the
Wait.
Ika.
1, 2. I could reach there without the combined shift. If Hero Breaker was in the gel, but since he's not, I can't. Or I
No,
couldn't.
you have 5 movement.
Yeah, so if the L flew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I slid it 1, 2, 3 with the Ika, I could get it to
Oh,
there, but it
and then
wouldn't be able to.
right,
Like,
but you would still have to yeah.
I don't have the finisher to do the
Yeah, you wouldn't
yeah.
be able to do the finisher then. The other thing I was concerned about is the quadruple wide bomb, or the double wide bomb rather. Which you can't do if it's in the Octel.
Yeah.
Like there was a line if it was riding in the Gel where you could combine into the Ika, slide the L out, then oh yeah, I guess you wouldn't be able. Yeah. Slide it out, have it do its attack, then combine into the snow, then use combined finisher to have it do the attack again. And you can't do that because it's not in the Gel.
Yeah.
I mean, there's still plenty of incredibly scary things that you can do with this setup, but it's not quite the same situation.
So this looks to be one of the few safe squares that I have access to. From your or I'd have to like get right, there shouldn't be a way.
Oh wait, actually that does change the way I could have played that turn. Actually. That's not that big a deal.
So this spot should be safe, so if I can get my... And I guess the snow has 7 health anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. Okay, so I think I pay 8 to... Oh, I don't have combined shift anyway. Yeah, so I pay 8 to make...
You're 12.
The Ika 3000. Rust all the things. And slide 1, 2, 3. Question mark. That's probably okay. And then I can pay 7 to make the snow. Oops. Which brings me down to 5. do the big defense line. Then I'll move the L. One, two. And the Actol. One, two to there, maybe? Or, no, maybe I just move the Actol 1. I like that. Alright. Here go.
Okay.
Actually, can I... The Actol... Where would I want the Actol is the question. 1, 2, 3. What's the range on that? 5, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think this is fine because the Actol, or the Ive shouldn't actually be able to hit the snow anyway. Okay, yeah, never mind. Carry on. I feel like we both kind of got this matchup down to a science, which has just resulted in the first mover advantage just being like really hard to play around if you're not the first person to move.
Yeah. I'm just trying to decide what the best option is. So there is literally nowhere that is not a hazard
Yeah.
from that L. Check a wording. Okay. Oh. This sucks. It's just really unfortunate. Okay. I think I hate having to make the play this way, but I think it is the only way that I can make this play. Oh, by the way, what was the decision on because I know that we asked for clarification earlier. What is the wording on resonating Omega Shriek? Does it actually round the damage down? Or
That's
when
a
it says
great
round down, does
question.
it round the result down or does it round the damage down?
I have no idea. Let's see.
Because this came up.
Let's run some quick
Okay,
searches.
yes. Kettlecorn said that the intention is for the remaining integrity to be rounded down, not the damage to be rounded down.
Which makes sense. That would be my intuitive assumption. So.
Okay. So I have 19 energy. I mean, we just kind of got to go for it. So 3, 4. Move 4 there, which brings us 2, 3, 4 down to 15. Arrows will go here for 4. And then I will spend 10 to emerge. With the snow. Which will also let me combine Blitz to there. Yeah. And I am going to emerge. I mean, it's any robot, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I'm going to emerge here. I'm going to hit the snow
The turbo quell.
with the debilitating shriek to turbo quell it. And then I'm going to slide over.
Okay.
And that will be my turn. Maximum energy is 15. Oh, wait. Hang on. Was there a different way to do that? Yes, there was. I'm going to move the arrows. The arrows was, what, here or here?
I don't remember.
I think the arrows was here. I'm going to move the arrows by jump jetting.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we go.
Yeah. Six. Yeah, 6 health on the eye. It's a lot.
Hmm?
6 health on the eye is a lot of health.
Yeah. It's a fair amount of health. I mean, for a level 3, I'd hope it would have
Yeah.
6 integrity.
Wait. I don't think it can see me to turbo quell from that space.
No, remember I
You
emerged
did the
here
combine.
and
Okay.
then
That's right.
did the Quintus combine blitz.
Defense buffs fall off. Do you have energy left? You do. You have a lot of energy left.
I have enough energy left.
Ah, so it's out of reach of my L, just barely. I don't think I see a better play than this, so I think 1, 2, 3. Forward to act. So if I did 4, 6. And then 9, 12. Then I'm missing a 30 energy.
So removing the Actal 4.
Thinking about it. I guess that's an option. Is that a good option? Maybe. Four. So then, yeah, I kind of like that. So the L is 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. This is definitely. Is there a better way to position it is the question. So I think maybe if I put the L here. I don't really like the angles. I think either way your Gilly's gonna be able to do some Gilly stuff, which I don't really like, but might be unavoidable. I guess you'd have to choose. Maybe this is fine. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Then I pay 10 to emerge into the Actal 9000.
Okay.
Which I'll stick over here.
Okay.
Then I'll stick the defense, or I mean the damage up from that on my L. Not that. Oh, wait, you only have 3 HP, don't you? So I could actually stick it here safely, probably. Because you're... I feel like I'm for 1, 2, 3... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And... Maybe I'm not going to be able to stop your Gilly no matter what I do. What's the range on the Ive? 8. Okay. 2, 4, 5. Yeah, so I think no matter what I do, the Gilly is going to be able to hit me, and the Ive isn't, unless I can come up with some really clever spot, which I'm not sure I can. Maybe if I use the Ica tentacle. Oh, yeah. Yes, okay, this is where I want to be. Then I launch, so my paid 10 for that, leaving me with 1 energy. I'll use the canonizer. I'll do the snow laser first, targeting my L, the, you know, +2 accuracy, +2 defense laser. Success. And then I think then I do the Ica displacement tentacle with my other canonizer, also targeting your arrows. And then
Meese.
I can re-roll that, or I can save the re-roll for the L combined finisher. I think I re-roll that one. Okay, success. So rust on literally none of this rust is relevant, I don't think, unless I miss your arrows. And then I slide your arrows like 1, 2, 3. I slide my L 1, 2, 3, I guess? Doesn't really matter, that's probably fine. And then my Actal 1, 2. And then the L blows up. My Actal should be out of the blast radius in this position. And I hope for 1, 3. That is a 3, so your arrows is destroyed. And that is all for my turn.
Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 energy remaining.
Oh, wait, hold on. Is that really the position that I... Whatever. I guess there was no making my Actal in a position your Gilly can't hit. Never mind. Oh well. The correct play would have just been doing the snow laser twice, I guess. But oh, who cares?
So this would be one of the situations in which it would be great if I had the Emerge Actel, but I don't.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna cloak back 4.
Is your Gilly on 3 health for some reason?
Didn't you hit it with the L? Oh no, I am outside of the radius.
Yeah.
It was just the arrows that got hit. Okay, yeah, we're gonna cloak back. And then move over there. And then, I mean, that's... I don't have energy to do much else. I have 3 energy remaining. Oh. Let's not...
I was about to say, that's a nice axis
Let's
you
not
got there.
conveniently end up in a line. Okay, your turn.
All right. So now I make how much? 12 energy. So if I 5 and boom, that costs 7, and that costs 2. Does that mean wait, 9, so I can move. I really do have enough energy to literally do everything. I guess I could... Well, no, I don't think this is the right turn for over... Well, yeah, overload wouldn't help me here. So, yeah, I guess I... One, two... Three... I was here. I could get there in 3 spaces instead of 4. Move 3 to there. Shoot the canonizer at the L. Which allows me to shoot the... Let me pay 2 for that. Which allows me to shoot the snow laser at the L. Which succeeds. Then the L. It's gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then go boom. Two successes, so 4 damage. Not that it really matters, but it's definitely, presumably, going to pressure you into combining this turn, but that's probably already what you were going to do, so.
Pretty much, yeah.
Do you have enough energy to combine this turn?
Yes.
Because it costs 9 to make the Actal, and you only make 10. Oh, yeah, right. You can jump jet.
Yeah. Are you done with your turn?
Oh, yeah, that's all. I'm out of energy. And both of my robots went.
Well, I mean, jump jet, combine. I mean, what else do I have to do
Yep.
but this? Here. I guess I will
Turbo Quill the L.
use the Turbo Quell attack. I do have to roll dice for it, but
Oh, that's true.
it's... Oh, no, I don't. It's all ones. Yeah, it's all ones.
Ah,
Just
okay.
just get Turbo Quelled.
I don't think that does anything, but it hurts my feelings a little bit.
All right.
My go?
It's your turn.
All right. So... One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. So I'd have to be behind that line to not get Jump Jet Graviton bustered. So I guess we go 1, 2, 3. And then pay 2 for canonize. 1, 2. Is that definitely where I want to position myself? I think so. Okay, so pay 2 for the canonizer, which allows me to use the snow laser on the L, which fails.
Phew.
Then the L.
All right, come on, double miss.
1. Whatever. I'll just... I don't know if there's an optimal position, but I'm too tired and impatient to figure out if there's some, like, big brain place I could move the L to blow you up where you can't get both of my dudes in a line. 2 damage.
Okay. Ouch.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Your L's at 4 health, which really kind of blows, but... I mean, nothing to it but to do it, I guess. We're gonna Graviton Buster. Targeting the L.
Yeah, I figured that was coming.
That is 3 successes, so we're gonna move the L here, and we're gonna move our... No, we're gonna move the L here. And then we're going to do the Miracle
line,
Horizon
yep.
Lancer. Why is that under the board?
Because you started drawing it on the lower
see.
elevation of the table. It's really weird.
YOLO. Nope. Go.
All right. 1, 2.
Have I hit a Horizon Lancer?
I don't know.
I don't think I have. And that's really annoying.
I'm like, I don't think I could reach any of these other axes this turn, which is annoying. I think 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. I don't know if this is a... Did you take a rust damage?
I did.
You did, okay. I don't know if it's a mistake doing this rather than just throwing the Graviton Buster at you, but I'm gonna do it this way. 2 dice. Yeah, okay. 2 dice. Alright, now I use the snow laser then. Failure. Now the L. Yeah, I'm not convinced there's anywhere I can move this L where you couldn't get a nice line on me somehow. So, I'm just not gonna bother thinking about that. And I guess maybe the L's just gonna fly right up next to you. Let me actually think about this position a little bit. So there's that one. Yeah, I think where... Hold on, I'm gonna put these dice down without rolling them. So... Maybe the L... Do I have... L flies all the way over to there, maybe, and then drops the wide bomb. Takes a rust damage. No successes, though.
Okay.
Alright, your turn.
All right. We're just going to go for it. We're going to go with the Horizon Lancer. Thank God it hit.
I'll parting shot you for 1.
Oh, that's right. You have parting shot.
That's why I stuck it over here, because if you tried to line my dudes up with the Graviton Buster, I think in that spot you'd have no choice but to put it within parting shot range, but maybe
there was a... If I had moved it... If I had done the Graviton Buster and then moved it here...
Oh, I meant
I would
like
have
to
been
line
able.
up both of my dudes. 'Cause
Oh,
I
no.
assumed you were gonna overload, try to line both up, and then kill them
No.
both in one swoop. And so I wanted to get the parting shot if you did that. But okay.
Okay.
So you're down to 3 health then.
Yeah. Hit me with your graviton. Hit me with your Lancer, and let's go to game 3.
Are you not overloading?
You're out of range.
Oh, okay. All right.
Graviton Buster is a 6
1,
range attack.
2, 3. That's annoying. I'm 1 space shy of the being able to get the Hero Breaker reroll, so oh well. That's a miss.
Okay. All right.
Aren't these the best end games? Who can not throw a 1 faster?
Let's start with the Graviton Buster. Wait. What's the wording on retaliate?
It's targeted.
You can use any action.
Yes, I'm only at 2 energy though, which might have been a misplay on my part. So I can do the canonizer, but not the Horizon Lancer.
Okay, let's start with a Horizon Lancer.
All right, 3 damage.
3 damage.
Not 4.
I will now use the Graviton Buster. That's 3 successes. So we'll move you 1, 2, 3, and rest you.
Okay. And I don't think I have a combine action. No, I don't. So, no point in retaliating from this position.
It's your go.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. We throw the Lancer. Reroll 1. Nope.
Oh,
Here we go.
it's a miss. Take your rest. Oh
Yep.
God.
Now I'm at 3. If you hit this,
we're gonna try.
maybe this is making up for all those times you missed in that one game.
We're gonna go for it.
Nope.
No. Unsuccessful. I mean, Graviton Buster.
Making me work for it.
Yes.
All right.
Oh. I also have the option to move myself back too. Because you were within range of me.
Yeah, that's true. My turn then? Is that your?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3 to there. Take my rust in order to launch the Horizon Lancer. That's a success.
Game 3.
GG. These Acto end games are so silly.
That's a word for it.
Yeah.
God.
It's not like, when it gets down to this point, it's not even like a contest of any kind of skill. It's just dice chucking.
hope
Are you
and
changing the
pray.
board, or are we?
Yes, I'm changing the
Okay.
board. I think I have a better matchup on the canyon board.
Probably, because you have more ways. All your dudes. can
Also,
circumvent
because I
it.
lost, it means I get to go first.
Yep.
I'm gonna be honest. I kind of anticipated to lose the second game because
I
I
went first.
feel like because you went first on that map, and I think that the way our teams are lining up, especially on the arena map, it's really bad for which one of our teams goes second.
Yeah.
So the answer is I simply will not go second.
I'll be right back. I've returned with a full glass of water for our match on the water map. Um.
All right, I'm ready to take down my wall.
I'm deciding where to make Hero Breaker ride.
Do you not want to drop your wall then?
I guess I could, yeah, if you wanna. If you don't mind me seeing your robots while I decide where to make Hero Breaker ride.
Wait, what?
Like, I haven't fully decided which spot Hero Breaker's riding in. So. Alright, I think I'm ready.
Okay.
Using the gel again, which I don't know if that's
Back
the
to-
right choice, but it's like the difference of, do I want the potential of the big auto hit 5 damage L bomb turn when I emerge into the Actal, or do I want the more immediate threat of the potential double L bomb on the snow turn? So it's like, it's an interesting kind of calculus.
Yep.
All right, so your ghillie's over there. Let me so you spent your lunch break preparing doing your prep. I did the same specifically with this map. So let me consult my giant multicolored chart with all the spaces your ghillie could possibly shoot me from in order to figure out the safe way to set up my robots. Or are you second guessing your deployment?
I am, but I think this is still objectively the best setup on this map.
Okay. So I need to avoid the green and red zones. Yeah. Okay. So then that means snow, Ika, Actal, L? Question mark? I think that's okay. Alright, that'll be my setup.
Okay. All right, well, we're always going to do this. And we're always going to do this.
You know, I wonder if I go second, maybe it would have been better to start with the gel on the board so that I get the extra 3 energy. I wonder if that...
It's definitely possible. Okay. Yeah. I'm really wishing that that I brought the other eras. Actually, like, there was the one game when, like, it saved me to have this specific version of the eras, but yeah, no, I'm kind of wishing I took the other one because it would make I completely forgot about Combined Blitz. It would make accessing Combined Blitz a lot easier.
Oh, yeah. Is this your final? Are you done? Or...
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you're good.
So... Put it there.
actually.
Are you not done?
I'm gonna go. No, this is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means you're in the green zone. If you moved there, you would be in the red zone instead. On my map. Literally just has like all the sight lines and the moves and stuff calculated with, in theory, safe squares. But
Is the green zone one with more safe squares for you?
I mean, I don't think I should tell you that information, but I can show you the chart afterward, and then I can even put it up on stream afterward, maybe. But or we'll be tired and ready to go to sleep is the more likely scenario. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you combine Blitz, the Actal, and then Jet Jump. So the Actal, and it's just range 4. So I don't really, well, say I don't have to fear it. It does kind of block off that area. And the Ghillie, 1, 2. Okay, I think if I stuck someone there, that would be the line to hit them. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it would be out of. Oh, maybe that's actually out of range of. You shouldn't have line of sight from this spot anyway. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so this is a safe spot. And then those are safe spots. I think this will actually. One thing I'm not clear on are, do these block line of sight or no? Because that is fairly.
I think that's a moot point because this is not a valid square.
Oh, true. Okay.
Also, even if it was a valid square trying to shoot to here, even if this doesn't clip, this would.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So. Okay, so I think that's all my safe squares. So we. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I guess where the snow is a safe square. Which means I probably yeah, I did figure this out earlier, that I should set up my robots, or my combined robots on this side, and then I just forgot that detail until now, so oh well. But it's the L, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can't get anything except the ghillie, which is not a nice target at the moment. I feel like don't have a ton of options here. I think I have to go 2 with the snow. And drop in the gel here. So you shouldn't be able to kill that. And then I go two with the Ica and pay 8 to make the bigger Ica. In order to slide my friends over here into their safe spots. And I think, oh, I could combine shift. What if I did something else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, it doesn't. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess. One, two, three, 4, 5. Honestly, I guess that's a spot where 1, 2, 3. Okay, maybe I slide the Actel here. L 1, 2, 3.
Sorry, I'm just checking. Who did you target with the torrential tentacle?
The L here.
Yeah, you do have line of sight. Okay.
I mean, I could target that over there too. Either way, it's still within range, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, yeah.
So if I do this, you could Actol the L, but you wouldn't be able to kill it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You wouldn't be able to Gilly, and okay, I think we're gonna call this a turn here. Yeah. Alright. Let me...
Okay.
clean up all the modernist artwork here.
That would clip. Does this have line of sight?
I don't think so. It's from the middle of the hex. I feel like it definitely clips, because this is like the straight minimum line. Start of the game, or start of each game, really slow turns, really precise positioning, really tactical. End of each game, who throws a not one with Actol 9000 first? I can only imagine the shame Breeze feels at seeing Aegis players have to rely on murder lines yet again in the World Championships.
It is, yeah. Choosing to go here instead of here absolutely was a mistake.
Yeah, the red line is, or the red zone is definitely a lot scarier for me than the green zone.
Might have lost me here. Which sounds so stupid to say, but
What?
oh, that might have lost me the game.
Oh.
Well, I can't say anything yet.
Yeah, it's a bit early.
Okay. Let's move 2. We'll go here and here.
Turbo Quell time?
I guess we'll just go here, right? Literally no reason not to.
And who are we turbo quelling today?
I think it's got to be Hero Breaker. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make the Ive Quell Hero Breaker.
Okay.
I guess Gilly will move here. Kind of doesn't matter. Hero Breaker is in the Gel, right?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm not sure if that was the right choice, but it was the choice.
What's your
I made.
energy? It's 8, 9, 10, 11,
19.
12, 13, 14, 19. Okay. All right. Go.
All right. See, it did kind of matter where you... Actually, no, I guess it didn't. So the question is, do I do the stupid 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. Wait, maybe I don't even have line of sight for that. 1, 2, 3, 5. 1, 2, 3. No, that is line of sight. Okay. So I could do that, and then attempt.
You know, sorry.
Oh, wait.
I'm
Are
gonna
you...
go there.
Okay.
And yeah.
So I could do that and attempt to blow up all your guys. But so it would be 5, 9, 12. 15. That would take 22 energy. I don't think I can do it and get the accuracy buff. It's definitely the spot, but probably there was a way to make that. What's the range on that? 6. No, that wouldn't matter anyway. 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could get to there. There. So I couldn't hide back there. Well, I guess I kind of could if I defense buffed it, which might be what I have to do here. So 1, 2, so 3, and then 10, 13, 16. That can't be right. Hold on. 3. Oh, wait, 7, 10, 13. Still takes 20 energy though, now I'm 19. Maybe if I guess. Sorry. 1 and 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, okay, yes, so we go 1, 4. Oh, it gets to there, it gets to there, then we go 1, 2. 3, so that would be 7, 9, 12, 19. Does that work? Okay, so we go 1, 4, 2, 3, 3. Then we go 1, 2, 3 is 7, and then 1, 2, 3 is 10. Oh, and boom is 12. Then we pay 7. Oh, but you quelled Hero Breaker. Right. So I can't get the double up. So then the question becomes 2, 3, 4, 5. So that'd be 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I have to. Do I actually? Well, something dies next turn if I don't make the snow and defense buff the L, so yeah, I kind of have to do this. Okay, so we move 1. We roll 3 dice at the L. Success. Then.
Hang on.
Oh.
Pay your 1, and then pay your 3.
I did.
Okay, yes. Sorry. Yes, you're fine.
1. 2. And that's definitely line of sight, so 1, 2, 3.
Is that?
From, let's see.
Is that clipping?
Let's see what the bird's eye view on the stream looks like. It's a real edge case, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, say I put it there. then uh,
Then it's not an
if
edge
the-
case. You definitely have line of sight.
yeah. And I don't think the jamming spot's gonna matter because you're just gonna accuracy buff your ghillie anyway. So it probably is the extra energy on the gel movement gonna. I don't think I have that much use for energy, or I don't think I'm gonna have an energy type turn this turn. So I think I don't think I mind just moving it the extra square to avoid the edge case then. Okay, then the gel goes 1, 2, 3, and combines into the big snow. Give me that yummy defense buff. Unfortunately, no combined finisher, but nobody's in range anyway. And the L goes 1, 2, 3, and drops the bomb. Show me 2 3s. It is indeed 2 3s, so 4 damage to those two. And that's all my energy.
Okay. Okay. I have 19 energy. Okay, I have 19 energy. I can go...
It's funny, it's like starting on turn two, like literally the second player's first turn, it's just like, what do I have to do to make at least one of my robots not just immediately die next turn? It's like that precise of a game.
I'm... this is one of those situations where I'm very unhappy that you have Emerge.
Yeah. The Emerge really is a powerful tool on this Actal 9000.
Because I can do 6 damage to your snow this turn.
Yeah.
Wait. 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 So what if I... Unless...
I wonder if the... I hope it doesn't come down to that line of sight edge case. That would be...
Okay, hang on. Let me think about this for a sec.
Can we get a ref call on that line of sight? Because that actually does determine, I think... Because if I was able to put the snow here, then the...
Well, I can't kill your snow this turn anyway.
Oh, okay.
Like, the best case I could pray for is putting it at 6 HP or 1 health and a rust, and then you're just going to emerge.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it doesn't matter. This is 6. Wait. Okay, wait.
I kind of want to, like, get a call on whether that line of sight would have worked in order to have snow in a more defensive position, though. Do you mind if we do that real fast?
Sure.
Okay. Let me take a screenshot and then post in the Discord. Because it might matter. it's posted. So hopefully someone... Okay, well, we'll stick with it then, because 2 people seem to say no, so that's satisfied my...
Okay. Well, now I have to wonder if there actually is a quantum nonsense play that I can do. Well, that's not line of sight. So that's not a quantum nonsense play. Your L is actually in a very, very good spot.
That's why I put it there.
Oh, wait. Okay, what if I... I'm sorry, there's a non-zero chance that I might just be sitting here like for 15 minutes trying to crunch the numbers on this.
Classic Aegis gameplay.
Okay, wait. If I do that, then do that, then... That's not line of sight. What's your energy for turn? It's 15.
Oh, my next turn? Yeah.
Okay. Do I have the energy for this? I'd have to just do it raw. Is there a difference if I damage boost or not? No. Because I have to threaten it. I mean, I gotta put you at 1, then. At 19. I do 3 down to 16. Three down to 13. Now that'd bring me down to 7, and that's not enough. All right. I don't like that this is the way we gotta do it. I mean, I guess there's a safer way to do this. Go. 4. Okay. Then that changes the math slightly. And then okay. Okay, I have a plan. It sucks, but I have it.
I'm not sure there are any good plans at this point in the game. It's kind of the point where everything just goes awry until someone goes awry too much.
Okay. All right, so we're going to move the snow forward. We're going to... Yeah, snow. Arrows will move forward 1, snow will move forward 1. And we're going to EP Laser Alpha Mark 1.
On the ghillie? Or the...
On the ghillie. Reroll 1. Okay. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3. You're going to spend 3 energy to shoot the snow. Take 3 damage, please.
Okay.
Then we're going to move up 2. And we're going to combine into the Octal 5000.
Wait. How? The Ive?
Yeah.
5,000?
No, the Octal 5000.
Oh, wait, right. The level 3 Actil. I don't know. I forgot the level 3 Actil existed for a moment. Okay.
So, we're going to make the level 3 Actal. Lowering my max energy down to 16. And I'm going to hit you with the rust, and then I'm going to throw you for it. And yeah, that's my turn.
All right.
Oh, I was trying to see if there was a way that I could if your L was one hex backwards, I could have done something great. I could have wire hook grappled my snow out of the corner and then flashed it forward so I would have been able to shoot your snow with the octal or with the ghillie. I would have had to roll correctly. I wouldn't have been able to use I wouldn't have been able to use the +1 accuracy. But then I would have been able to wire hook grapple your L and then lance in the row. And then I would have been able to wire hook, and then I would have been able to ultra combine into the wire hook grapple and rust lance again. And that would have been 2 + 2 + 3 is 7.
Yeah, that's the play I was really worried about. Okay. So if I do 10. Okay, I think what I have to do is first do the pay 10 to emerge. I don't think there's any. The only way to get around that is if I think I can roll double 5s on the L, which I don't think I can. So we're gonna emerge into the Actal 9000 here. Oh, let me make the big stack, because the big stack is fun. And stick the damage boosties on, not on the Actal, on the L. Is this definitely the way to do it? I think it's the only way I could get anything out of this turn. So it's risky though, and I don't like risky. So then what we do is we use my first canonizer which hits. Okay. Yeah. So we use my first canonizer to do the Ica torrential tentacle.
Targeting the eras.
Yeah, eras.
Miss.
So then I think then I have to... No, I can't reroll one. So this play becomes a little riskier. Well, I could either... No, because if I reroll one, then the L can't get within range to hit your other two dudes. So I have to then use the second to do the Ica torrential tentacle again. That's a success. So snow go here. And then arrows go here. Then L moves up 3. And if I roll a 5, I kill your snow. If not, I'm very sad. Let's see what happens. That's a 5. So okay, 3 damage to each of them. And I take a rust damage on my L.
Correct.
Your go.
Okay. I've got 10 energy and a dream. Really wish that hadn't hit. But, I mean, what can I do? I hate this. I hate this so much. I just gotta go for it. I'm at 10. We're gonna spend 3 on the AEGIS to damage boost the Actel, killing the AEGIS. And we're gonna go for the extra critical lands. Wait. Yeah, we're gonna go for the extra critical lands. And we're gonna go for the antimatter lands. Nope. All right.
All right. So
it's your turn.
I only make 12 energy now. Actal. Just gonna run 1, 2, 3. And shoot the Emergent Horizon Lancer at your Actal. And that's 4 damage.
And that's the game.
GG. I'm not
Congratulations,
sure.
Yampy. You have the mandate of heaven.
Yeah, apparently I had plot armor this season. Because it was you and Dars that the endgame RNG happened to. So I'm not sure I entirely deserve it, but you know, I'll take it. I think
you
I played...
have the mandate of... Yeah, you have the mandate of heaven.
Apparently. I think I played well. My play definitely was not perfect, but I'm at least compared to not do like not ever. You know, like for the longest time, I thought I was just bad at this game, right? And I think if nothing else, this tournament proved to me that I'm definitely not perfect, but
Yeah.
I think I wouldn't have gotten here if I was bad at the game. Like, I think I have some level of skill at the game, even if I still make big blunders carelessly sometimes.
Yeah, there are definitely things that I wish I had done differently in team composition, particularly when it comes to the sideboard and the combined pool. Especially, as I mentioned, I think if I had access to the ARAs, the AS ARAs instead of the AG ARAs, I could have opened up some plays with the combined blitz stuff that I just didn't have access to with this. I think that, the second ARAs and the sideboard did nothing the entire time. Like, that could have been literally anything else. Like maybe a Goff would have been potentially interesting as like a counter specifically to the L. Since I know everyone's running L400 in the sideboard. Hindsight is 2020. Unfortunately, I can't make decisions to the team during the tournament.
Yeah, I wish I could have stuck the L on my main board instead of the ender partway through.
Yeah.
So I feel that.
Well,
I do feel like that's the thing. I was kinda lucky in the sense that like the tournament start time was like kind of, I guess it's less luck and more just being the person who runs the tournament. The tournament start time was when my semester ended, and so I had a lot of I had basically a week to just sit down and iron out all the kinks in this team. And I think that really because I think even though my play was sometimes made blunders, I really think I'm really proud of my team building for this team.
Right. And don't let me belly aching about my hindsight detract from the fact that you did play extremely well.
Thanks.
I wish that I wasn't working 6 days a week and I had a little more time to workshop this team before I submitted it. As I mentioned, I think a lot of my weaknesses here was that I didn't really have a pivot option specifically against L400 map wide nuke strats. Specifically against that, I was weak against, and I probably should have known that everyone is running L400 and I need to be prepared for it.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, do not let me and my hindsight griping detract from the fact that you played extremely, extremely well.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
It's
I think definitely by far my strongest showing in any Aegis gameplay I've had to date.
Yeah. And you played extremely well. You had the mandate of heaven. Alternatively, you could interpret it more as the plot demands that I come in second again. I just have an entire boudoir filled with Luigi second place trophies.
Well,
nothing but Luigi.
Maybe next tournament then. Maybe that'll be your arc. I've been the
I thought this was gonna be my arc.
Well, it was fun playing against you 3 times and really diving deep into this.
Yeah.
Because I guess the first time we only went to game 2, but that's total of 8 games against each other in this matchup. So I feel like we really dived super deep and dug into it, and so that was kind of cool, and a little.
Yeah. Well, and unfortunately, I think, and again, I'm not detracting from your gameplay, but also I think that your team had a lot better flex options through the sideboard than mine did.
Yeah.
Also, the fact that you had these interesting options for Hero Breaker to like flex the way that the game is being played. Meanwhile, like my options for Quintus were really kind of relying on my ability to protect the snow. And in doing so, really I should have brought like a defense buffer. A Goth would have been interesting, I think. And if I brought a Goth and like I flexed in the Goth instead of the instead of the Aras, I could have like kept the Gilly on the board at the same time as an Octal 5000. Playing with this team has really made me think about all of the ways that I could make it better. I just don't know if I want to show up to another tournament with this team or if I want to like explore other avenues.
Makes sense.
But yeah, congratulations.
Thank you.
You played really, really well.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, you rolled better than I did.
Yep. I feel like your gameplay was a little tighter than mine for sure. But
yeah, but like what can I do when like, it turns into me missing Miracle Horizon Lancer for like 7 consecutive turns.
Pick a commander with reroll next time, I guess.
Yeah, well, and like this is the thing where I was trying to do Quintus because like I wanted to play in a different direction, because like when I was playing with White Helm, I was trying to be safe by reducing my opponent's capabilities to roll well. When I was playing with Gamund, with like the triple accuracy buff team, I was trying to boost my capability as much as humanly or like my rolling capability as much as humanly possible. With Quintus, I mean I was relying very snow, of course, but I was trying to be a little more aggro with the options, and I should have remembered my hit ratio on the Acta lands is a bit like the normal one, like the 2 damage 4 range one is abysmal.
Yeah.
And I should have known and just done something else. Yeah. I don't know. I need to go back to the and like I might end up doing this team again. It is a fright. Like this team is very strong, I think. I think really what it needs is a little bit better of a back pool and a little bit better of a combined pool, better of a board, and I could really make this into a terror.
Makes sense.
But also, like, do I want to run it again? Well,
should probably close down the stream real fast. So, any final words for the stream?
I'll get you next time. Hey, you guy. Next time, I'm gonna be the champion. I don't know.
All right, well, thanks everyone who tuned into the tournament, and stay tuned for the next AEGIS tournament at some point in the future.
Not if I have anything to say about it, Wheeler.
Have a good night, everyone.